Hello everybody. This week we go back to school. But of course we're not going back to school in the normal kind of way. And you haven't had the normal kind of Easter spring holiday that you might have had in the last 2 weeks. I hope you found some ways of enjoying it. You might be thinking, what on earth's happened to his hair? Yes, I decided I'd have a go cutting my own hair. I'm not an expert at it. I go to people who are experts and they make my hair the wonderful thing it normally is. And it made me think there's an analogy there with teaching. I don't think that you're all doing homeschooling at the moment. I don't think you should be doing homeschooling. If the analogy falls down, cutting hair is done by one person. Raising children, teaching children is done by lots of people. And those at home, parents and carers and other adults involved in children's lives, have always played a very big part in helping children to develop. But there are things that schools do that they're experts at, that they're trained in, that they spend a long time thinking about. We're not expecting reception parents to be progressing their children along the phonics programme. We're not expecting parents to know the ins and outs of methods of long multiplication. Those are specialist areas that schools can really help with. There's an African saying about it taking a whole village to raise a child, and we all have our parts to play in that. In addition to those specialist areas, those skills that are really important for children, we're all involved in helping children develop their values, their beliefs, their sense of social justice. And those are the things that we can all be working on now. Discussing things, talking about things, helping children to make up their own mind about the world. We've talked about that many times before. Lots of adults haven't made a great job of that. Wouldn't it be wonderful if our children did a better job than many of us have done? And we also want our children to be interested in all sorts of things and different things. We don't want them to be clones. So we're going to continue putting out stuff in the coming weeks that you can interact with, ideas, activities, links to other resources. The BBC are launching a huge resource this week, which we'll be signposting you to. But being interested in anything is good. Some people have asked, are we going to start doing video lessons? No, we're not, for lots of reasons. We don't actually have, all our teachers don't have the skill or the equipment, the know-how to do that. But also, you can't recreate the classroom just by sitting talking to a camera now. There's no interaction. I don't know that one child hasn't quite understood that bit, that child needs a bit of reinforcement, that child needs a little bit of challenge. You can't recreate the classroom just by a teacher sitting in front of a camera. As I said, it's a skilled thing, so we're not going to try and do it. We might put out some little short videos that say, here's how you partition numbers or whatever else, but we're not going to provide the whole curriculum through videos. I've seen things on social media recently talking about what a wonderful opportunity it is for children to do all sorts of things like explore and celebrate wildlife in their garden and have lovely family meals. And that's great, and some of you might be doing that. But everyone's circumstances are different, and that isn't lots of people's reality. We don't all have gardens. We don't all have the capacity to sit around eating wonderful meals. So my message to parents and carers is, don't beat yourselves up. Don't feel guilty for what you're not doing. Celebrate what you are, whatever that is. There's the wellbeing number, which you should be seeing now. Text that number if you've got any worries or concerns that you think we might be able to help you with or signpost you in the right direction of. One of the things I've learned over 20 years as a head is that whatever you do, there will be people who think you can do it better or differently, or will know of somebody else doing it in a different kind of way. I believe that what we're doing is right for our children, our families, and our school at this time. So, enjoy your back to school week. There'll be singing videos, there'll be roundups and all sorts of things, and there'll be resources and links and activities on each year group page. When I watch these videos back, I realise I can bumble on and don't really seem to know when to stop. So sorry about that. Some of you will just whiz to the end. So the key messages are, do the things that you're confident at doing. For me, that's don't cut my hair anymore. Talk, support your children, but have some fun. Enjoy things as much as you possibly can. I look forward to seeing you all soon. Goodbye for now.